This video will show you how to set up basic code for a very simple game called Turtle Pop-Up. You should then use the basic code and make it even better. We're going to start by opening up a new project and call it Turtle Pop-Up. When you get to the editor, you will notice that Turtle is not in your list. So those blocks do not exist automatically. You will need to go ahead and get the extension for the turtle blocks. Go to the upper right corner, look for that settings wheel, click extensions, and here it is. It's called Micro Turtle. If it doesn't pop up automatically, you can always type in the search bar, Micro Turtle, and there you go. So again, the turtle's not really a turtle. It is one of the LED lights in the 5x5 grid of your microbits. So 5 lights across the top, that's your X. 5 lights vertical, that's your Y. So 5 by 5, 25 LEDs. And the turtle always pops up right in the center LED. And if you kind of hover your arrow over there, you can see the coordinate for the center LED is 2 by 2. So that's where your turtle starts. And this very simple code will cause the turtle to pop up in a different coordinate based on a random selection of a number. So if you've done the dice tutorial, you know that you can get your microbit to select a random number. And for this activity, you will have the random number be selected and then direct the movements of the turtle or the LED light. So we're going to start just like the dice tutorial. We're going to pick up on shake. And before you did on shake, you wanted it to show a number, but not just any number. You wanted it to pick a random number. And so that's under math. Pick a random number. And for the dice, of course, you made it 1 through 6. For this activity, we're going to make it pick either the number 1 or 2, just to start with. You can then, expand on this, but we're just going to keep it simple. As I'm building my code here in this video, you should be building the code on your Make Code Editor page. Split screen, I will do, you will do. Okay, so on shake, pick a number and then show the number, and that's great. That would work great if you just want your microbit to be a dice. But we need that number to not just be selected, but to be selected and then do more. We need it to be selected and then direct our turtle to move and pop up somewhere else. So that means this number has variable functions, various functions, right? So we need to actually go in our column here and we need to find variables and we need to make a variable. So make a variable and we're simply going to call it number, and this number is going to be chosen randomly, and then that number is going to direct the movement of the turtle. So when you make a variable, here's the variable. You can then use this for various functions. Whoops. And it will give you blocks to set the number, to change the number, and so on. Okay, so let's pull this block out called set number, and we're going to get rid of show number because, again, now our number has a little bit more functionality. So set the number to be picked, right, to be chosen. So pick the number, and again, ours is just pick 1 or pick 2. And we can keep the show number. Yeah, we should definitely then show the number. I only need one of those. Okay, it doesn't know that you want it to pick the variable number that so you have to go and say, here, I want you to then show that number that was chosen randomly. And again, for us, it's simply going to be 1 or 2. All right, let's try it. On shake, there we go, 1 on shake. I can't tell if it's picking a new number or if it's picked that number twice. So it's really a good idea when you're doing these random selection of numbers to go to your basic code And this little handy dandy clear screen really tells you when the number has been chosen, and then it goes away. So it's kind of nice. So let's try that again. Shake 1. Oh, good. It went away. So I know 1 was chosen. Now I know 2 was randomly chosen. 2 was chosen again. Great. Okay. So test yours. Make sure your randomization works. Mine looks pretty good. Now keep in mind, I just don't want you to pick a number. I need that number to now tell my turtle to move. So again, starting simple. If 1 gets picked, move my turtle. So let's say move my turtle forward 2 steps. If 2 gets picked, I want you to move my turtle, let's say back 2 steps, right? Now I can really see the different movements. Great. So no, not going to go together. This is what I want my turtle to do if 1 gets chosen, and this is what I want my turtle to do if 2 gets chosen. If. This is logic, right? If this happens, then do this. So if 1 is chosen, okay, let's go back to our logic and find a logical block. Good comparison. Okay, so let's go to variables. If the number 1 is chosen, then move my turtle forward 2 steps. Now you can either duplicate that or you can just go in and pull out another block. If 2 is chosen, so if the number equals 2, then move my turtle back. All right, that's it. Let's see if that logic works. So my turtle is in the middle. I'm going to shake it. 2 is chosen. It moved back 2 steps. Shake it again. Moved back 2 more steps. Shake it again. It moved forward. That was kind of tricky to see. Moved forward 2 steps. Now I'm back right where I started. There we go. So this is a very simple code to move my turtle back and forth depending on what number the microbit selected. This is simple. This is logical. You can make this better.